Joining us.
Well, here in Lancaster County, we could see a 55% turnout tomorrow, and that would be a record for a midterm.
Candidates were making one last push for support tonight. In a moment, we'll hear from the Democrats, but first, Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Joe Harris spoke to the Republicans in our top story. Joe?
That's right, Rod and Megan. State and federal politicians shared how they anticipate voters will decide in some of the ballot issues. The polls will open Tuesday morning for the 2018 midterm elections. And on Monday night, some of Nebraska's Republican lawmakers shared their thoughts, including voting on whether to expand Medicaid to low-income families in the state.
We're going to let Nebraskans decide on the 427 ballot initiative, but we have to keep working in Washington toward those three goals. Again, reducing health care costs, improving health care outcomes, while we protect vulnerable persons.
When you're hearing things like Medicare for all, you know what that is? That means making private insurance illegal and having the government take over the healthcare sector and provide you with healthcare.
And there's been talk nationally about a blue wave showing up in this election and the question of whether it'll be prominent enough in this state to affect the races. Fortenberry says it's hard to tell.
Remember what happened 2 years ago when the pollsters, the prognosticators were all wrong. Obviously there is greater intensity in this election, but I think there's a lot of people who really don't lean into politics much, but who have also become intensified that may balance this whole thing out.
Also a national concern, the immigration caravan.
I'm very concerned about not just what could happen when the caravan reaches our border, but I'm also very concerned about the people who are in the caravan and really what they're facing. You know, how are they finding food? Obviously, there's a lot of danger when you have a mass of people moving.
Now, aside from that, they urge their supporters to get out tomorrow and vote, and also encourage others to do the same.
Joe Harris from the newsroom tonight. Thank you, Joe.